points in the game.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside Dave. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. Out of bounds at the 17. Big pickup there, not only in yardage, but it gives him some breathing room.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and then at the end of the play, not taking a hit, getting a first down, new set of downs for the offense.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A strike downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Wants to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Hard running there. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Quarterback adapting. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Tide.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Been deep in their own end, trying to find a little breathing room. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They finally make the stop, but he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guys, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
On the ground, it's Hill. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. Drills him with the stiff arm. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes one man miss.
Well, not much the defense could do there. The defensive end crashed down thinking the running back had it, but nice job of the ball handling there by the QB.
Just trying to avoid negative plays, continue to put stress on the defense. That's what he does there.
And that's a play this guy can run in his sleep, too. They rep this over and over and over. It's like clockwork for this guy.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now on first down from the 40. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going for it all. Grabs it inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now moving forward in this game. That last drive.
They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's in open space downfield. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping him.
Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Gonna try to get... Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He'll pull it down. Got the first down. Spinderella. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, you know that every single week, this guy's legs are going to be a problem, and the defense just has not had an answer for him. They can't keep him in the pocket. That last play, he's able to get outside, scramble, and go make something happen. And with that last run, he's now eclipsed the 100-yard rushing mark for the game.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
Wants to fire on second down. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bama! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
It's just incredible. You see the arm talent in that last throw. The quarterback position is the hardest position to play in team sports. The fact that this guy is right out of high school and somehow in the conversation to win the Heisman Trophy, that's one of the best stories right now in all of sports.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Second and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well.
Rolls onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. There he goes. The 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown tie.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They have to work.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
With the catch, it's Hardy. On the move at the 30. Wide open. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Here comes that Alabama offense.
Single. Get set.
He'll start this drive firing. They get to him as he throws. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Blue 85! Blue 85!
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Hardy. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
White 53! White 53!
Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got his man on the right. Lots of room to run. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. He's got a first down and more. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deflected by the defense and incomplete. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field. Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now, they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Hardy. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down here for this offense. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, then he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. Start from the 32. On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. A quick juke to get free. And just like that, in one play, they'd moved into scoring position at the 23. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Fine time now, rolling to his left. He breaks free. Jukes to get past the man. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Caught near the goal line. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, tied.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Punching in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback looking to scramble. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
This is
Black 14. Black 14.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. A completion makes it 2nd down. snap, looking to throw here. Looking for his back, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. He's looking to scramble. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it in the open. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. And boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Testing the right side here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Muscles past the defender. And he's brought down at about the 3-yard line. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Toss play to the outside. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there. 1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 2nd down and goal upcoming. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
An inside give now from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? But man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that 2nd level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Picks up the first down and still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26.
Red 18.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Moves left out of the pocket. It's dropped! Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately, the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job.
Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking tackles. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Edwards. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On the move now. Using his legs here. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown! Strong game by this quarterback. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Black nut, white 53. White, check. Blue 82, Monster Indy. 82, Monster Indy.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, tie. They are pouring it on now.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
The Alabama offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's caught. It's Hardy. An outstanding catch and run by the freshman. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. First down. Looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's going to take off here. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Grab behind the line, it's Edwards. Breaking tackles and going. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The tied offense line up here on 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And your route is on.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Running with purpose. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's going to take off. Finding space at the 20. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Now rolling out to his left. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bama!
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Offense onto the field.
Get set.
Here comes a handoff. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Buying time, moving to his left. Eludes a tackle. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
White 29.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They'll run it to the right side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Let's go.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble now. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down.
Let's go.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it on the move. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, tied. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
First and goal.
Red 29. Check. Black 29 Bongo. Black 20.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long. Pounding away with the run game. As the first down is still going. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Here we go.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. There's the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Makes the grab. It's Edwards. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. And there's the handoff. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense is still clicking.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
.41.
Black 88.
It's an option look. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in this season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. They're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
White 18, Rocket, set.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
in the game.